Hi everyone, this is Tammy Colburn-Consajo. Today I want to go over another couple of strategies that can help manage stress, anxiety, depression, or just general feeling off. This is happening a lot to folks to feel off during this coronavirus pandemic. And on this channel, Vermont Counseling and Training Center, we've been posting a variety of videos to help manage this situation that none of us have ever been in. We've had some requests to add more tools to help just manage everything. So today is going to be one of those times we're going to fill that request. So I want you to think about the idea of a calming symbol. So you want to think about something that represents you when you can feel calm or anchored or grounded, where during these times when the stress is just like swirling all around us, we might feel like an untethered balloon. What might help you feel okay? Like you're not just going to go fly away into outer space. So, for example, my calming symbol is a white birch tree. White birch is something that I've loved since I was a little child. I remember going to someone's house who was, or camp, who was like a grandmother to me, Granny, and Oscar, who was like a grandpa. And they had these amazing crooked birch trees hanging over the water. And sometimes they would be peeling so much, the bark, that it would be so tempting to pull it off. And sometimes I did too. And it was just really cool. So I do have that really wonderful memory of going to their camp as a young child. Another thing that I like about birch trees is that even though they're rooted in the ground to just keep the tree in place, they can bend and they can sway. So if I'm feeling in a tough place and untethered like that balloon and the world is just swirling and I feel off, I can think of that birch tree. That okay, my roots are anchored in the ground. There's a terrible storm swirling and blowing all around me, and I'm bending and I'm swaying, and sometimes I wonder if I'm going to break, but I don't break because I'm flexible. So that is my calming symbol. A thing to pair that with can be a concept called grounding. And there are a variety of ways to do this. The way that I'm going to teach you is just to think about, I'm feeling like, again, that untethered balloon. I feel like I can't come down. I feel like I just can't calm my nervousness down, or my nervous system down, my body down, and I need to do that. So when you think about grounding, what you're doing is trying to be in the moment. And this is a form of behavioral therapy, and a subcategory of that is mindfulness. So mindfulness literally means that you are staying in the present moment. At least in this dominant culture, we live in an almost perpetual state of at least low-level fight or flight. And this isn't good for us. It's not good for our mental health. It's not good for our physical health. So when we do this, we're missing really what's going on right now. We're thinking about the past, or we're thinking about what's going to be next, or we're thinking about the past and what's going to be next. And we're missing now. I love the AA and all the A's slogans of one day at a time. I think it's fabulous. And in reality, all we have is one moment at a time. That's it. We only have now. So knowing that, that can help ground you. So to ground yourself, you're potentially, at least, in fight or flight, where you really can't think. And if you look at one of the other videos on our channel, Vermont Counseling and Training Center, there's one where you'll see me holding up a sponge to my brain. When our sponge is full, we're in fight or flight or freeze, and we just can't think anymore. So this is a way to ground yourself so that you can start thinking with this part of the brain if you soak up some of those stress hormones. So I hope you watch that video. But anyhow, when you are grounding, it's impossible to think about the past and the future. You can only think about now. So you ask yourself to check in with your senses. What do I see right now? Look around. What do you see right now? What do you hear right now? I'm actually hearing wind and rain. I'm hearing a clock ticking. What can you taste right now? Maybe you're having a snack or something to drink, or maybe you taste toothpaste or nothing. Nothing's an answer. What do you feel right now? Well, I can feel I'm holding my hand, so I'm actually counting even though you can't see me. So I feel that. I feel my legs on the bottom of the chair. I feel my feet on the floor. So you get the idea here. Check in with your five senses. What's going on for you? And when you do that, your stress hormones automatically go down. And brain scans and measuring stress hormone levels prove that when we are distracting ourselves and when we are grounding ourselves, or a bunch of other strategies we might use, we literally are lowering our stress hormones and we're freeing up our brain to be able to think again. So grounding's really, really important. It's something that you can do anywhere. You can do it out loud. You can do it in your mind. But I really recommend that you give it a try and see if it works. Because in the end, all you have is now. Remember that. If now is hard, you can say, all right, I'm having a hard time right now. But it's now. And it's temporary. And things are going to improve, even if I don't know when. And if now is great, if you pay attention to it, you're going to get more out of it. Maybe you went outside and got some nice air, or got a sunbeam, or maybe you talked to a friend today and that made you happier. Whatever it is that is giving you some peace right now, it's extra important to be in the moment and appreciate it. If you really look, hopefully you can find plenty of things to be appreciative about, to be grateful about. So be in the moment, whether it's not good, good, neutral, it's temporary and you can get through it. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, I hope you will like it. Share it with others if you think someone else might like it. And if you want future videos, please click on the red subscribe button and you will be alerted to the next video. I'll see you soon.